Good morning, everyone.
Wow.
I'm Walter Martin coming this morning from Kingdom Builders Fellowship International Ministries
Good.
located in Clayton, North Carolina. And we wish everyone a good morning, or maybe you are in some part of the world where it may be evening time. Uh, we thank you for tuning in. We're going to speak briefly on how are the current events in Israel right now preparing us for the soon return of Jesus Christ. And for those of you that may be wondering, well, what are they talking about? Yesterday, if you turn on your TV, you saw Israel, uh, parts of Israel in ruin. You saw the flames and you saw the signs of war as they had been invaded by members of Hamas.
Amen.
And they not only they killed nearly 500 people, there were almost 2,000 people injured, and reports also are that they took some of the uh, uh, people of Israel captive.
Mhm.
Now we know that they have been fighting over rights and land, and the members of Hamas are typically uh, they are against Israel, and they reject any deals that have been reached with Israel. They believe that Israel has no right uh, to worship in the temple there and have no rights to the land. Amen. Matthew chapter 24, verses 5 through 8 tells us what we need to know to answer the question on how the current events in Israel right now is preparing us for the soon return of Jesus Christ. And Matthew 24 and 5 and 8 reads, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So we must realize that when we see these things happening, that does not mean that the world is going to come to an end the next day. We've seen many people who have falsely and wrongly started saying the world is going to end on this date or that day.
Amen.
And then when that day comes and passes, people know them to be a liar or a deceiver or just someone who has no understanding. But the Bible tells us when we see these things happen, that it is the beginning of sorrow. No man knows the day when Christ will return. But uh, you hear some people say that you were reading the tea leaves. So we're uh, looking at what is going on around us, and we do realize that each day that we march closer and closer to that day of return of Jesus, that we know that here is a prime example. in 1948 whenever Israel became a country again. And we have to realize that history tells us that before 1948, there had never been a country before that ceased being a country that again came back and was established as a country. So this came to pass in 1948, and think about how many years ago. People probably thought that whenever Israel again became a state, that that Jesus was probably on his way the next week. But it's been what but it's been over 80 years since that event happened. So we must correctly interpret the scriptures and just be patient. Be patient, but be alert.
Amen.
I mean, just like if you have people breaking in houses in your neighborhood, you don't sell your house and flee somewhere else, because you just be cautious. Amen. Amen. I